So I'm sitting here, nothing to do. I won't say nothing to do. Maybe I should stop saying that. More so like I have no objective right now. It's kind of like I'm at free roam. And the one thing about free roam, usually in video games at least, you always have things that you can get into, of course, in video games. But in real life, there's no real things that, like, there's no mini map saying like go here to complete this or do this to complete that. So it's kind of just like do whatever to do whatever. And it's just that, like, right now it's 1:00, right? It's 1:00, right? I've been trying to practice reading my watch. I don't know why, but I really like this watch, so it's like, why not practice reading it? But with that being said, it's like I said, there's no objective right now. There's no thing that I have to be at today. And I've done what I've had to do today. I don't want to go home, though. That's the one thing about it. Every time I leave the house, I hardly ever want to go back to the house. Not because I hate home or nothing like that, but simply for the fact there's so much life to experience. So it's like, why would I spend my days, especially, it's a beautiful day outside, so why would I spend my day inside the house? So, there's that. And, it's kind of like, what do I do now? Do I just sit and wait for the next however long? Do I continue to roam? Do I talk to somebody random and get into something? Like, what do I do? That's my big, I wouldn't even say that's just a challenge right now. That's kind of my challenge, or been my challenge for like the longest time, is like figuring out what to do. Like, do I talk to somebody and figure out what to do? Do I just do whatever I want to do? Like, I think that's been my biggest challenge for a long while, like a long while. And there's many options. I could go home, get dressed, and I could always come back outside, but I really do feel like right now I just don't want to go back to the house. Like, I don't want to go back to the crib. I want to be outside. Actively inside of me, I want to be outside. So it's like, why would I go back inside? I probably said the wrong thing. I want to be outside, so why would I go back inside? So there's that. And it's like, and I mean, even me doing this, even me recording this video right now, that's more than I was doing just a few minutes ago. So it's like, that's one thing. At least I'm doing this. At least I'm recording this video. But I'm not quite sure on where to go from here. Like, do I change locations and just record another video somewhere else? Or do I, there's all types of options that you could go with. But, it's all just like, what do you do? How do you do it? When do you do it? And of course, my phone decides to fall when I'm recording. So, there's that. I don't know. The police got Durangos now. That's kind of cool. Police Durango. And that's kind of crazy to think about. Like, in the future, 10 years from now. Yeah, 10 years from now, a 2025 Audi, a 2025 Beamer, a M5 is going to be considered like a classic car probably not 10 years from now, but probably about 20 years from now, they're going to be considered the cash cars. Like, that's kind of insane to think about. It's kind of insane. But, it is what it is. I really don't know what to do. Like, and not because of lack of, well, it is kind of, it's a lack of options, but it's more so like there is no options. There's just everything, like, that's a way to say things. This dude riding a bike, if I had a bike, I would definitely be riding it all the time. I have a skateboard, But riding a skateboard can be a bit much. It's a lot more tiring than it is, especially he's riding an electric bike. But riding a skateboard is a lot more work, a lot more effort, and just a lot more tiring than it is riding a bicycle of any sort, honestly. Now, of course, if you're freaking BMX, SXX, tricky, freaking cowabunga flipping off the side of mountains and stuff, I don't doubt that that's pretty tiring and pretty exhilarating, but I'm not doing that. I'm going up and down the street. I'm not flipping. I do a flip, but not off of nothing necessarily. I'm not doing no flip off the side of a mountain hoping I land on the ramp correctly. I'm not doing that. Now, if it's on like a half pipe, what shape is this? What shape is that? If it's on a half pipe, I'm more inclined to do a flip that way, because at least you got like a big surface area to land on. Okay. Motorcycle, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? There it goes. There you go. Motorcycles are cool too. I'm more of a cruiser type of guy. I really don't care too much for sports bikes. They're cool, of course, but you know, if like personally, what I would definitely buy a cruiser before I buy a sports bike. 10 times over. Especially like an Indian Scout Bobber. That's in my 10-car garage. It's on my list. It's on my list. I honestly don't know what to do. But it's kind of nice not having anything to do as well. It's kind of nice just to take the time to really just sit here and observe, kind of just observe the area, watch everything that's kind of happening, kind of just see people going about their days. I don't know, something about people watching. That might make me sound like a weirdo, but something about people watching is kind of nice. Like, I don't know, it's kind of therapeutic. It's kind of like, oh wow, you get to see people just go about their days and just be out and about. Like, I don't know, something about it. You get to see all different types of colors, people, different people everybody's going through their own thing right now. Everybody, like this dude walking his dog right here, he might be dealing with whatever, or he might not. He might be having a great life. He might be dealing with, just fantastic. He might got $1 million in his bank account and never have to worry about nothing. Family good, all types of stuff, food in the pantry good, all the good stuff. It's not always bad things. I think oftentimes we think, oh, everybody's dealing with their own thing and it's negative, but in all reality, a lot of people could be dealing with a lot of positive stuff in their lives that keep them from ever even thinking about the negative. We don't even realize that. I could be, even me right now, I could be sitting here, somebody probably think, oh, he's talking to himself, oh, he looks crazy. In all reality, I'm having the time of my life sitting here talking to my camera. Like, you really think about it, I'm really having the time of my life. I'm having the time of my life sitting here talking to a phone, bro. Recording. It'd be different if I was just talking, but you feel me? I'm actually documenting this moment in time where I'm just able to sit and watch people go by and pass by, and people experiencing everything. They might have just ate lunch. It is about 1 o'clock, so people out here getting their lunch, getting a little snack. They've been sitting here having a conversation. You can't see them. They've been sitting here having a conversation for longer than I've been recording this video. And that's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful, I tell you. Beautiful. I'm telling you, yo. Like, everything about this life, yo. Like, you really just gotta take the time. Sometimes we really do I think maybe that's what God is showing me right now. It's like, sometimes you just gotta take the time to sit back and enjoy it, bro. Just sit back and enjoy the view. Enjoy everything that's happening. I probably should be recording in a different spot because my voice does tend to carry, but I don't care at all, boy. I don't care at all, because y'all gonna know me. Even if you don't know me, you gonna know me tomorrow. Trust that. You gonna know me by tomorrow. Trust that. And even just watching cars drive by, it's just a beautiful thing to see people driving whatever car. For some reason, that day they went to the dealership and they decided, oh, this car is just perfect for me. This car, it fits my price range. I like it. The gas mileage, whatever they decided they liked about it, they decided to go to the dealership, get that, and then just carry on with it, sign the papers, pay it in cash, pay their payments, whatever. It's just a beautiful thing, yo. People are really a beautiful thing. And even though at times I do tend to want to isolate myself, and I do tend to isolate. I tend to isolate myself, and I tend to take myself away from people and block out even my own connections that I built over the years. People are beautiful. Like, life is a beautiful thing meant to be experienced, not just through a lens of, oh, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, I'm dealing with this, I'm dealing with that, but it's meant to be experienced. This is, once again, my personal belief, but I believe that life is meant to be experienced through a lens of wonder, a lens of discovery, a lens of love. And that doesn't mean you're always going to love everything that happens in life. That doesn't mean that every moment is going to be oh so blissful and oh so this, oh so that. But life is really meant to be just loved and lived. Like, it's no reason to really just sit around moping about the things that are going wrong, because it's not going to change the thing, especially if it's in the past. Now, if it's something that's currently a current situation, I can kind of understand it. But if it's something that's in the past, why sit around and mope about it? I'm not saying that, you know, those things won't make you sad, of course. Okay, for sure. But don't sit around thinking about it all the time. Don't sit around, oh, Becky broke up with me back in 2017. Bro, that was like 8 years ago. Why are you still thinking about Becky breaking up with you in 2017? Becky got her 7 new dudes. You know, things like that, bro. And it's not always easy, and it's not once again, it's not always blissful. But what it does is, when you shift your mindset from, oh, all these things are happening to me, oh, I've been through all these hard things, and oh, all these, you know, shift your mind from thinking about all the troublesome things you've been through or even are going through. That mindset shift tends to be like the most beautiful thing that can happen in your life, because you're starting to view your life through a different lens, and you stop. And a lot of the time we tend to compare our lives. Like, it's easy for me to look at somebody else driving whatever car out here and be like, oh, their life is better than mine, they're driving that car. In all reality, I don't know that. Like I said, I'm having the time of my life sitting here recording this video, when in all reality, they could be driving on fumes. They could be driving on fumes, wondering how they gonna make it to the gas station. And I'm thinking their life is better than mine. I don't have to worry. I don't have that worry. I don't have that stress of worrying how I'm gonna get gas in my tank. I don't have that stress of worry about insurance payments. None of that. So in all reality, who's living better, you know? Not saying I'm living better or they're living better, but who, you feel me? It's really up to you. It's really up to me. It's really up to them. You know? It's up to whoever. It's up to you to decide whether or not you're living better or who's living better. But there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours, bro. Because nobody's ever going to be able to carry your life the way that you are. And I think that's the beauty in everything, bro. There's beauty in every single situation, bro. I promise you. I promise you.